Live at 4. Let's look at the store. And it looks like everybody is getting access to this offer finally. $10 for 5,500 energy, which is a reasonable offer. I don't want to say that like this is a busted offer or an unprofitable offer for Scopely or throws the economy off or anything like that. But please understand, this was offered twice before, and people that were able to buy it twice before are now having the third option to buy. That's right. People have actually been able to buy this offer 3 times. So I don't know if this really fixes the problem. So I polled my chat. Could you have bought the 5? Actually, the very first time it was 5,000. The second time was 5,500. The third time was 5,500. But I asked if you've had the opportunity to buy it 3 times for $10. And it looks like it was about 20%, under 20% of the people. I personally saw the offer 3 times. So I bought it 3 times. So there you go. I don't think this was what the answer that people were wanting. People wanted things to be balanced and fair, and so that everybody has the same access. And what's happened is some people have had this offer 3 times and other people have had it once. Anyways, it is what it is. I also wanted to talk about the amazing infographic put together right here by Yuletide Bringer, where it explains the reset times. And I'll put a link to this in the description. But basically, there is a local reset time, and that is dependent on where you are in the world. And that usually happens at midnight or 1 a.m. And certain things reset at the local reset time, which would be your challenges and things like that. And then there is a global reset time. And the global reset time is typically when I do offer review. That's when the stores refresh and when they used to come out with the new things. And that is what we call global reset time. And so that's where daily milestones, monthly flash event, character events, things like that. Then there's the new Scopely event reset time, which is 3 hours before that, which is Scourges, monthly events, monthly feeder events, one-off events, blah, 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 blitz events. All right. Then there are war times, and war times happen at different people depending on what war zone you are, which is absolutely amazing. Then there's different event refresh times, which happens. There's all kinds of them. They happen all the different times a day. What I'm getting at is that this is needlessly complicated. Oh my God. I mean, I have understand it. It's kind of my job to understand it, but do people really know when every single time is changing him? We've got Blitz change on Scopely time. These change reset on local time. Alliance Wars reset on a local time. Then you have the war zones. Your raids reset depending on when your alliance goes off. And that you've got basically Cosmic Crucible time, war time, event times, global reset time, energy reset times, your account reset time, and your daily. Why is it so complicated? Why do we have to have 9 different timers and reset times? Anyways, I want to give a shout out to Yuletide Ringer to putting this needlessly complicated system into a visual form that makes it a little bit easier to understand. I thought this was an interesting post right here called Use Presents for Blue Iso-4. I'm not sure where everyone is planning to spend their presents on currently, but I've been telling my alliance to consider using the 750,000 Blue ISO for 3.75 million, and basically it costs like 715,000 to take a single character from Blue ISO 3 to Blue ISO 4. I understand that it's enough currency to bring a single character to Blue ISO 4, but to give you more progress towards unlocking Baby Apocalypse than any other purchase. I know Nemesis shards are tempting, but remember that the requirements for unlocking a Baby Apocalypse is having the characters at G16 and Blue ISO 4, and those characters are the Horsemen team. So that's right, Death Seed, Unlimited, Gamma, and Darkhold, plus Spider Weaver, and an unknown amount of characters for a strike, or they call them strike characters. They didn't even say it was a strike team. It could be 2 teams worth of characters. So I know Nemesis shards are tempting, but remember that the requirements for unlocking Apocalypse is having the characters at G16 and Blue ISO 4. There's no shard requirement, so the real bottleneck will be ISO. Now, so currently we have the 4 Horsemen and the 4 Horsemen teams in Spider Weaver, so now they're currently in game there are 21 characters that you could have upgraded up to Blue ISO 4. Nobody has 5, but Blue ISO 4 to get ready for baby Apocalypse. And I did a poll here in chat. It says, how many characters do you have at Blue ISO 4? Not a lot of people have 21 done. Only 4% of the people I polled. It looks like most people don't have any at Blue ISO 5, and then the rest are between 11 and 15, 6 and 10, 19%. So this very likely could be a significant bottleneck for Apocalypse. Now, I think the one thing that we don't know, and we're still waiting on information, is how many other characters are going to be a part of the strike characters. So like that's the category that Spider Weaver is in. How many more characters are they going to be older characters? And then a lot of people are saying, oh, it's probably going to be, the Marvel Strike Force exclusive characters like Kestrel, and we don't know. That'd be very convenient if it was true, but is it going to be, are they going to sell us new characters? Is it going to be 4 more characters? Is it going to be 9 more characters? Are they all going to be mutants? Are they all going to be Mystic Gear? This is going to be hard to get them to 16 Blue ISO 4. So a lot of stuff unknown. Hopefully we start getting this information soon, because, we're expecting to get, not only the War Saga and the next version of Red Hulk, but we're expecting information on Apocalypse Kit and also how many more strike characters. I think we're waiting for this information here soon. Okay, what we really need is a skill raid team. This is 100% true. I gotta just say that those are the hardest nodes right now, is the skill, and I think they're doing that deliberately to make it hard. Node 1, use your traditional team. I take Maria out and I use Kingpin, and it is so much easier with Kingpin. The traditional team is going to be Secret Avengers with Kestrel and Shang-Chi. And so I take out Maria and I put in Kingpin just for the first node, and it makes it just a lot easier. What character do you think needs an entire overhaul? I think Bullseye is the worst non-minion character in the game, without a doubt. But I don't know if I care that much about Bullseye. I feel like they did Scarlet Witch dirty, like, considering how powerful she was in the movie, and she didn't really get a rework. It was like pretty lame, actually. And then also the Guardians of the Galaxy, as far as like the importance of those characters, as far as the movies go and things like that, they've really been underserved in this game. And I guess they probably get reworks or new characters when the next movie comes out. But that's my opinion. The Guardians team and Scarlet Witch. What do you guys think? A demon in a bottleneck. Anybody got any tips for clearing up training Matt's bottleneck? I'm working on stars, my skeleton, and grinding hard mode, plus the last tier of challenges, constantly emptying on mats. Yeah, this is a problem, and the answer that Scopely wants you to come to is to spend money, but it is really hard. Now, the newer nodes that they released have better training mats, and they're on the 4th. I believe we're going to be getting new villains hard modes, and the node that has Dazzler actually has fragments of training material. So right now in the hero side, if you go to the Anti-Venom one, Anti-Venom has like gold fragments, but when they unlock the new ones, which next week, which also that's where we're going to get Phantom X. Phantom X will be farmable. I believe this is going to happen on Wednesday. And then they're on the Dazzler node. Not Dazzler. Oh my God. The Dagger node, female in a white outfit, the Dagger node, which she's going to have training materials. Anyways, that's happening this week, and maybe that's a way to it. Now, this is not always a good solution, depending where you are in your arena. I think it's probably better to go for the characters. But if you have all of these characters and you have an abundance of currency, which I do not, I actually pick this up every day inside of the arena store because I struggle with training materials myself. And then also, if we take a look at the new calendar for next month, it looks like they've replaced gold fragments with training material fragments for next month. And of course, next week we have a gold spending event. All right. Question is Gamma War counter. And I know a lot of people are doing mirror match. I don't do that. Typically, what I'm doing and what our alliance is doing is we're putting Gamma on defense, and then when we come across a Gamma team on offense, the typical strategy is to go in initially with Black Order and just as a SAC team to get Red Hulk to do his ultimate, and then to go in and finish the match off with a team consisting of Spider-Weaver 2099, Hela, Zombie Iron Man, and Dormammu. And the idea there is to keep She-Hulk stunned, kill She-Hulk, because she's got the passive where she cleanses. You definitely want her to be gone as quickly as possible, so that the way you can start getting bleeds on the team and they start killing each other from Zombie Iron Man's passive. So 2-tap is the current strategy that I typically do. Now let's get into offer review. We've got an offer right here for training materials. Not the best offer, but this is basically the equivalent of buying like 4 gold orbs for $5. So if you're desperate for training materials, this is an okay offer to consider. And then right here, we've got Dazzler, 50 character shards for $5. Boy, they've made Sunfire super scarce, and Sunfire is actually in that present store, which is going to be up for about another 5 days. Just keep that in mind. Then we've got 50 character shards for Gambit. Now, he is in the Cosmic Crucible store. So if this helps you save Cosmic Crucible store, because there's 2 other characters in there that are pretty important. I believe he's the most important, but there's Abomination and Hulkbuster in there as well. And then we've got Phantom X, which, like I mentioned earlier in the video, he will be going to a node sometime this week, and the villain's hard node. So he will be made farmable, I believe, on Thursday or Wednesday or Thursday of this week, I think the 4th. And then we've got an offer right here for 50 character shards of Jane Foster Mighty Thor, which is okay. I don't know how important she is anymore, but she's still pretty good, not available anywhere. So there you go. All right, well, now it's time for the giveaway. I really hope you liked this video today, because if you did, you are in luck. If every single person likes this video, you will be getting for free in your account an 8-star Patrick Thanos. This is not a scam. Wow, that is scary to think of Patrick as Thanos. I don't know. I can't even wrap my head around it. Anyways, 8-star coming soon to your inbox for sure. Not a scam. Be sure to not accidentally claim all when you're claiming that. Bye for now.
I lost my best friend.